Hello everyone, welcome to Real Talk with Papa Martins. Today on the show we have a guest, a young Christian woman entrepreneur. She will be talking to us about her life experiences as a young believer in entrepreneurship. Enjoy the show. Hello everyone, this is Real Talk with Papa Martins. On the show tonight I have with me a young Christian entrepreneur who will be talking to us about her life experiences as a Christian in entrepreneurship. Enjoy the show as we kick off now. Yes, you are welcome to Real Talk with Papa Martins.
Thank you so much.
I'd like you to tell our viewers your name.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Adelaide Happy Baraza. I'm so excited to be in this place. I'm so excited to be doing what I'm doing. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
You are an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And you are a Christian.
Yes.
Can you explain to our viewers your experience growing up as a girl in your family? How many are you, and how was life growing up?
Okay. Thank you so much. My name is Adelaide Happy Baraza, a born again Christian. I was born and raised in Kunda, Diani. I'm Luya. Yeah. I come from a family of 4. We are 3 daughters and 1 son, and I'm the last born. Yes.
They say the last born are the spoiled ones. Amazing. So, growing up, how was life?
Okay, for me, I would say my growing up was amazing. My dad worked so hard to make sure he gives us the best education, the best life. Yeah, my growing up was so good. I can't complain. Yes.
Okay. I understand you are a single mom of 1 boy.
Yes.
And you are born again.
I'm born again.
And now you are into entrepreneurship.
Yes.
You also went to college.
Yes, I went to college.
So what informed your decision to become an entrepreneur?
Okay, I had experiences which are not so good in the employment sector. I would say that. Most of the times I would get good gigs, I would get good jobs, but it happens in society nowadays. When you get employment, then the boss wants to get his way with you, he demands for more than just work. So that has been my experience, not once, not twice, so many times in the employment sector. So after all that struggle, I just decided, yeah, I need to be an entrepreneur. Yes.
So your experiences working under people has not been quite positive.
Yes.
And what exactly are the bosses demanding for?
Of course, they want to go to bed with me. They ask for sex in return of favors, in return of promotion, pay rise, and all that.
So is this exactly what everybody goes through as a woman?
Okay, I think most women go through this, but they just can't open up to say what they're going through, or maybe they have not just been given that opportunity or that platform to tell the world what they're facing. But yes, most young women are going through this.
So how difficult is it to survive in the employment labor as a woman?
It is, okay, there are some bosses who are nice. I didn't say everyone is evil-minded, like just the few experiences that I had, but it's not easy working under someone, especially someone who has not the fear of God in them, and someone who just, I would say they don't just value women, rather respect women and stuff. It's a bit tough. Yes.
So when you started your company, how did it come about?
Okay, for me, first of all, I was inspired by a boss. I've worked in this, I've been employed in this sector, whereby I was a shop attendant at a certain lady's place. She had an office in Docks, so I used to work there as a shop attendant. That's when the idea, already I had the idea, already I love beauty, I love natural beauty, and I love seeing people, restoring people's confidence and all that. So working with her, I would say, was a good experience, because it sharpened, it awoken up the feeling that I wanted to venture into this, and it sharpened my wits on how to go about the business and how to acknowledge my clients, how to talk to my clients, how to do deliveries, and how to answer clients, to answer calls and stuff. So it was a nice experience because it was sort of a learning experience to me. So yeah, that's what inspired me to venture into the kind of business I'm doing now.
You are still watching Real Talk with Papa Martins. Our guest today is a Christian entrepreneur. She's telling us her life experiences as a young woman in entrepreneurship. She was forced into entrepreneurship because of male harassment in employment labor. We'll be back soon. Welcome back to Real Talk with Papa Martins. Our guest is still in the studio. We want to find out, how did she get funds to start? So tell us, how did you get funds for your business? Because you were out of job before you started your business.
Okay, thank you. For me, I would say I had some little cash from the salary that I had gotten last from that job that I was working as a shop attendant. I had 12,000 shillings cash. I had to manage the 12,000 shillings, had to pay my rent, to pay my school fees, to pay school fees for my child, to buy stock, to start up. Lucky enough, I had already started a page on Facebook. I had already started marketing my boss's product through my page. So I could get that client flow, I could get followers. So it was, I would say it wasn't starting from scratch per se, but I already had followers. I already knew people already knew what I was doing. So I had to manage with the 12,000 shillings. I split it into four, so that I remained with 3,000 shillings. The 3,000 shillings is the amount that I had to start buying the few stock that I could gather and start from there.
Tell us exactly, what do you deal with?
Okay, I'm an entrepreneur, as my host said. I run a Herbal Naturals. It's a beauty and a natural beauty product and herbs business. That's what I do, and that's what's helping me to earn my living now.
So you deal in natural herbs?
Yes.
No side effects?
No side effects, because these are herbs from plants direct. They don't have additives, neither do they have chemicals in them. So they're pure herbs.
You said you started with 3,000 shillings.
Yes.
So how are you now?
Okay, so far I'm grateful. I'm not where I used to be. I'm miles ahead now that I had to open my own branches. I had to do my things after my contract being terminated. I'm not good, I'll just say that.
So you said you have branches, where and where and where?
Yes. I have a branch in Nairobi at Ronald Ngala Street, RNG Plaza, second floor, Shop S10. I have a store there. I have a branch also in Mombasa, Naivas Mwembe Tayari, Rahaleo Street. Then I have another branch in Mukunda, Diani, just opposite Diani Police Station. So
in a space of under 2 years, you've been able to open these branches?
I've been able to open these branches, and I've been able to stock these branches.
Wow, amazing. Yes. I remember when I was talking to you, you told me about an encounter you had with your former boss.
Yes.
Who tried to scandalize you on Facebook. Yes. Can you tell our audience that story?
Okay, what happened after I lost my job, after she terminated my contract, I didn't feel bad because I knew God was preparing something special for me, and God had a reason for me to stop working there and just go do my own things. I would say I was in God's hands. So that particular morning, I just woke up. I had an order to deliver in Diani. I said, okay, now that I'm going to meet my clients at around 1, I'll take that moment from them, from morning hours to noon. I'll go to church, have my fellowship, then after church, I'll go meet my clients. Just before entering the church gate, someone calls me. Hello, Happy, how are you? I'm fine. So you're not online because you know your boss has unicard you. Your boss has made a scandal. She says that you sell fake products. she says that your products are not genuine, you are stealing clients from her and stuff. I told the caller, not really, I'm not online because I'm going to church. And whatever she says, I don't just care. She can do whatever she feels is right for her. So thank you for the information. I just left it at there. I went to church. Fellowship went on well. I remember the preacher was talking about the story of Abraham and Lot. The two had to be separated for God to talk. So that was my word. We had to separate. My former boss had to go her way. I had to go my way. So that God can talk and can use me to establish that which I'm doing now.
Abraham and Lot, the two had to be separated. That is fundamentally true. Her boss and her have to go their separate ways for her to prosper. Maybe you are out there and God is speaking to you to move from where you are right now to somewhere that you are not very familiar with. God is telling you to move from your comfort zone to your unfamiliar terrain. Her testimony today will help you to do that. Abraham left his familiar terrain, left his father's house, and went with Lot, though he was not supposed to go with Lot, but it went with Lot. But God in his goodness separated them. And immediately that happened, Abraham was able to reunite with his destiny. Viewers out there, if the Lord is telling you to move, you better move. So, what happened afterwards?
Okay, after I went to church, the man of God really preached well. After I got the message, I said, okay, I'm not worried with whatever she did. Anyone out there will do that, especially after I was working for her. Then here I am doing the exact business, sourcing the exact products where she sources hers. Everyone would feel that way. But to be honest, deep down in me, this is what I wanted to do. Because I have a diploma in cosmetology, skin therapy, seeing women beautiful, that's what I wanted. Natural beauty, restoring the confidence of a fellow women, restoring the confidence of others. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to venture into that. So I was not mad at that. I was not worried about that. I just told God, have mercy on me. I don't want to react negatively because it's going to spoil my reputation further. I'm going to keep quiet. So I chose the bigger person. I just went quiet. I didn't attack her. Neither did I post anything to be like maybe we are arguing with her or something. I just went quiet with that. After the service, I went to see a client. There was a client overflow that specific day, I would say. I didn't have cash when coming out from home. I had orders for around 3-4 clients. But I took that leap of faith. I carried a whole lot of products. I carried a whole lot of slimming tea and Tamisit. I knew God is preparing something for me. So on me going to Kunda, to Diani, I had a stock worth 17,000 shillings. Because first, after I found the sources of the products, the owner of the shop told me, don't worry, I know you are just starting up, but I'll give you the products, you go sell. Then after getting the cash, you give me my card, then you remain with your finances. I would say the doors were open for me to venture into this. So I took that leap of faith. I carried a stock worth 17,000 going to Diani that specific day. Now here I am, I went to church. The man of God spoke direct to me that it reaches a point in life, you have to be separated for God to talk. So we had to separate, to go our own ways, for God to be God in my life. That's what I would say. So that day after the service, I went to meet the first client. She has a boutique actually. As I went to her shop, we were seated there talking, sharing, just testifying how God has been good to our lives and stuff. Clients started flocking in. Clients started flocking in to buy dresses from her, and at the same time as they bought dresses, they saw my products on the table. So they purchased. To be honest, that day I sold everything. I sold everything. Now as I was preparing to go back to my place, the owner of the boutique, who is a lady I met along the way when I was still working at my boss's place, and she had issues with her weight, and she had some chemical burns. She had used creams that are so harsh chemicals that her face was not looking good. I had to restore that face. I gave her a product to restore the face. and I started the work of losing weight with her. So I had helped her gain her confidence back. So she was interested. As I was about to leave, she told me, why can't we make a shelf here so that you can put your products here, so that every client around Diani will just come and pick the products here to save on the delivery fee and everything. I said, well, it's a good plan. Then on top of that, she said, I will be marketing your products here in Diani. And anyway, if I get a client in town, you just have to direct them to your shop.
Wow.
If I get a client here in Diani, they'll just come and pick. I'll deposit the money in your account, and I'll get my own card. And that's how I got an agent in Diani who sells my products here today.
Amazing. She took a leap of faith after she heard of the scandal being made by the former boss. She had a delivery to be made to 3 or 4 clients, but she decided to go along with goods worth 17,000 shillings on the day of the scandal. And she sold everything on the same day. And on the same day, God gave her a new collection point in Diani. This is amazing. This is what a leap of faith can do. Peradventure, there is something you are waiting for God to do in your life. You need to take that leap of faith, just like she did. And once you do that, God will back you up. Until you move, God cannot back you up. Sometimes you need to move from where you are comfortable with to the place that God wants you to be. She took a leap of faith. Goods worth 17,000. These are not dresses, these are herbal products. You could see this is the hand of God at work in her life. And then what happens afterwards?
So after I got that pickup place, I just thanked God in me. I didn't say it loud that people can hear. I thanked the God in me. And after that, I felt like now that I'm in Diani and my father's place is in Diani too, why don't I go?
Before you go there,
yes.
I remember you telling me that before you decided to invest the 3,000,
yes,
you needed to move from your sister's place.
Yes.
You needed to get a house.
Yes.
And you needed money to pick your things from somewhere.
Yes.
So you needed to get a house. You needed to move your things.
Yes.
And then you needed to start a business. And you have 3,000 shillings.
Yes.
So why did you decide to invest the money in business and not move to a house?
Okay, what happens is you have to call yourself a meeting. I needed to start a business. I needed to invest the little cash that I have to get cash to sustain me. To move in a new place, I need cash. To go carry my things from my father's place to where I wanted to shift to, it needs cash. The school fees of my child is there. We have to sustain, we have to eat, we have to dress up. So I had to take, okay, I'll just say it's faith, because I forgot everything and just called myself to order. I said, okay, I'm going to invest this 3,000 shillings, for I know the plans that God had for me. I invested the 3,000 shillings because I was sure it's going to bring me returns, and in the returns I'm going to make a whole lot of profit that is going to enable me shift to my own place and do my own business.
Wow.
So that just was it. The confidence I have on God.
Wow.
This is what God can do. Yeah.
Amazing. Not just the confidence in God, but as Christians, we need to learn how to set our priorities right. She had several options of what she needed, but she went for the most important of them all: investment. Investment. The money was little. She invested in it. No wonder the Bible says, do not despise the days of small beginning. Yes, you are trying to tell us that you went to your father?
Yes. What I would say, I celebrate that man, Zebaraza, as he is known in Diani, because he's always been here. My dad is an entrepreneur. My dad has never been employed from way back after his college days. He's just an entrepreneur. He took care of us with the business that he's running till today. So me going to see my dad, I'm not going only to see a dad. I'm going to see a fellow entrepreneur who is going to share with me the secrets towards all the achievement that he has. My dad has achieved a lot, and I'm proud of him, and he's my role model. Now here I am, I've sold everything. I have peace. I I haven't gone online to see what my former boss said, because I just didn't want to attract any negative thing in my life. Yet I'm here rejoicing for what God has done for me. So I decided the 17,000 I'm going to do a shopping for my dad, though my dad doesn't like us carrying shopping for him because he has it already, but you just have to take something for him. So I did a small shopping. I decided, okay, I'm going to see my dad. I went at my dad's place. The first thing he saw in me, he saw tears. I wasn't crying, but my heart was not at peace after I got the news. I was worried at first, like, okay, I've just started. What if my reputation got spoiled in the hands of, whatever my former boss said? What if people refuse to trust in me? What if I don't get clients? What if? Because my job was majorly online. Online is where I get my clients. Online is where we do the transaction. Online is everything for me. Now here I am at my dad's place. He looks at me and says, why are you crying? Why are you sad? I said, Dad, I'm not crying. He told me, I know you. Come. He held me in his hands. What's wrong, my daughter? I told him, Dad, I started my business, right? Yes. So today morning I just received a call that my former boss had made very bad allegations about me on social media. Now I'm worried. The traffic flow, the clients, are people going to trust me? What am I going to do? Should I just close down the business? What am I going to do? Then Dad told me, relax. The same God who gave you this idea is the same God who knows how you're going to maneuver through this. Then Dad told me, what your former boss has just done, she has pushed you miles ahead. You're going to get clients, you're going to get a whole lot of clients flocking to your business, trust me. And then I was like, Dad, are you sure? Yeah. He told me, put on your data, go online and see. I opened my data. Here, I went online, I had almost 105 friend requests. I had around 56 followers. I even got orders. Looking at the friend requests, most of the people who requested me are mutual friends, is my former boss. So definitely what she did, she was handing me over to the public for people to see, okay, this is Ahaba Naturals. We used to see her they used to see me in my former boss's office. Now they are seeing me as me here. So, she served us the other side, meaning this time around she can still serve us well the way she used to do when she was there. So I was like, yeah, my dad was right. My dad told me, why are you worried? Why are you worried? God is just trying to tell you, do what you do. Do what you're doing. God knows the clients who will come to your business. God knows what He has plans for you, the great plans He has for you. So stop worrying. Don't fight back, because social media normally is that everyone wants to prove themselves that they are superior and stuff. Play a bigger person. Just go on with what you do. The same day, I didn't post maybe fighting back or answering her back, because people are all over me in my inbox everywhere. Umeanikwa. I was like, yes, I know nimeandikwa, so what?
Amazing. So the former boss tried to scandalize her, and God used that scandal to announce her business, and she got many more clients. She did not fight back. She handed over that battle unto the Lord. These are some lessons we can learn as Christians, and not in everything that we need to fight back. Sometimes we just need to learn what God is taking us through. These experiences that our dear sister has had is encouraging, and I want us to learn from it. This is Real Talk with Papa Martins. We shall be back shortly. Welcome back to Real Talk with Papa Martins. We'll continue with our guest in the studio. Yeah, so I would like you to look at the audience and tell us exactly what your product can do for them.
Thank you. Ahaba Naturals is a beauty. We deal with natural beauty products. Natural beauty products to restore your skin. Those people with skin diseases, those who have burns from harsh chemicals, those who have scars, stretch marks, those who have dull skin, we have solutions for you. So the aim of this business is to restore that natural beauty, for you to be that African woman, you know, with your natural beauty and natural skin. We also have products for slimming. If you want to slim, if you want to shed off excess fats, Ahaba Naturals is the plug for you. You ask where to find us. Nairobi, we are at RNG Plaza, second floor, shop S10. And at Mombasa, we are at Mwembe Tayari, Naivas Mwembe Tayari. Just behind Naivas Mwembe Tayari, there's Rahaleo Street. That's where we are found in Mombasa. And Diani, we are just opposite Diani Police Station. My business number, the number for Ahaba Naturals is 0727 747 794. I repeat, 0727 747 794. You can as well get us on Facebook at Ahaba Naturals, on Instagram at Ahaba Naturals. We also on WhatsApp business at Ahaba Naturals. Welcome. Allow us restore your natural beauty.
Yeah, you've just heard from the horse's mouth where you can find the product of Ahaba Natural Beauty. Reach out to them. Before we go, I would like our guest to talk to us about what you can expect going forward in your own life as a Christian woman. What advice do you have for young ladies out there trusting God for an opportunity to earn a living? They don't have anyone to help them. God has blessed you with a good dad, but some of them out there don't have anyone to count on. What is your advice to the young ladies out there?
Okay, one thing I would want to encourage a sister or a brother out there: don't just sit there and cry. Don't just sit there and lament. Take that leap of faith. Keep moving. Keep going. God knows. For He says in His word that seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all, I want you to understand, all things shall be added unto you. All that business you want, all that job you want, all that the finances you want, all that marriage you desire, all, everything that you want, put your trust in God. But keep moving, keep doing. You get a vision, you get a dream, you get an idea, keep doing it. God knows, God understands that this is what you need, and He's surely going to bless you with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keep moving. Do not sit down there lamenting. Take a step of faith. Trust in the Lord. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness. He said, and all these things shall be added unto you. This is where we come to the end of this episode today. I hope you have been blessed. See you next time. God bless you.